Bannatiran kadudot mo kalimutan, kapanggit mo di ka. Bannatiran kadudot mo kalimutan, kapanggit mo di kapatuluyan. Sumina ka sa himaya papanan, sa dinyo bannatiran, anya kayo din kapagdikuan. Anya sabong ikayan mo bannatiran, taway wawang iignan kay sa bulan. Katikas karmin paganginawan, sa kilangyan mo maya iginit rembulan. Bannatiran kadudot mo kalimutan, kapanggit mo di kapatuluyan. Sumina ka sa himayat papanan, sa dinyo bannatiran, anya kayo din kapagdikuan. Anya sabong ikayat mo bannatiran, laway lawan iignan kay sa bulan. Pagkat karmin paganginawan, takiranyan mo maya iginit rembulan. Bannatiran nagsabong ken ayat panawaman, ay babaw yentos kamaudyanan, nunilit ay di matumpungan. Bannatiran, 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 dinaskat panawan. Bannatiran, 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 dinaskat panawan.
Hello, dear.
How are you, Manong? I saw the door open and I said, someone is inside. And I was right.
Nothing like the feel of the cold bamboo slats after a long trip.
Where did you came, Manong?
On the other side of that mountain.
You have far to go, Manong. Where is your destination?
My trips end here, in Inapihan.
You're staying here for a long visit?
Yes. Yes, you may call it a visit, but more on a homecoming.
Then, you have been here at Inapihan before, Manong?
Years and years ago. Perhaps before you were born.
How was it at that time, Manong?
Everything has changed. Everything but this house. It still stood here. As it as I remember.
You must know this house very well, Manong.
Yes, as well as one can possibly know another person. I know this house very well. Every post, rafter and beam.
Then, you must have helped build it.
I built this for this very hand. All of it. All by myself. All in 3 weeks. I am glad. I built it this way. I did. After these years, it still stands.
It has not been living for years. Since I can remember. You came here as a young man, Manong?
As young as you are now. 24?
23. You came here as a carpenter?
Not as hired carpenter. Though I was a carpenter in my younger days.
If not hired, then
I built this house as a gift for someone.
for a woman?
Yes, I built this house for a woman.
For a woman, you must have love.
Yes, dear. I was unlettered and not write a word. I had thoughts about her. I could not say them to her. So I built this house for her. Every nipa shingled. Every bamboo slats spoke for my love. For her. And she understood.
Tell me about this woman, Manong. Tell me.
She was young and beautiful. I came to Inapihan one summer to help harvest the rice crop. Here I met her. After each day of work under the sun, we would meet at the edge of the woods. One day, she sat non-stop to rest. Her face cupped in her hands. She turned and looked at me. Oh, she was lovely. So serene in the darkening day, I started creating out this cleaving around the spot. Here she sat. Then I built this house around her.
You build it around her? As you would build a prison?
Oh no, dear. I built this house like an embrace, so that I can keep her, be with her, so I can be alone with her.
And you were alone with her?
She understood what I wanted to say.
Afterwards, what happened, Manong? Tell me what happened, Manong. Tell me what happened, Manong. Why did you stop?
Dear, do not raise your voice against an old man like me.
But I must know. You must tell me. You must go on. What happened afterwards?
Why do you want to know? You weren't even born then.
But I must know. I must.
But why?
Because the woman that you built this house for was my mother.
Your mother? But I didn't know. A daughter? But
You say you were alone with her. You were alone with her, weren't you?
But a daughter!
Didn't you know? Didn't you know you love a daughter? Why?
I didn't know! I didn't know!
Why?
Because I live!
How soon? How soon? Tell me!
Anak,
Don't touch me! How soon? How soon?
that day, the morning after,
You left the morning after? Why?
to get a priest. A priest to marry us.
And now you have come back! Why took you so long, Father? My mother waited for you! And where's the priest, Father? Where's the goddamn priest?
Marita! Hoy, Marita! 3 days now since I've seen you in the same spot. Because it was here he vanished. And it is here. He will appear again. Why keep on waiting, Marita? Is it not worth waiting for? Is it not? But it has been 6 days, Marita. Time for him to have arrived where he was going and to return. He meant to return. But he means to return. He will. He promised me. Men are full of promises, Marita. He will return. I am sure. My only fear is, would something have happened to him? Or could he have gotten sick? If he were, he could have found it easy to send word to you. So many come down from the other side of the mountain. Or if he's not sick or hurt, perhaps the priest. Marita, maybe he doesn't intend to return. You will have to learn to live with that. He will return. He left my side only to get the priest, to marry us. Yes, Marita, but look out over there. Can you see? I can see 2 figures coming up the road. But why 2? Oh yes, I almost forgot that he comes back with the priest. But Marita, the other one is not dressed like a priest. He is a priest, and that is my man with him. He has come back as you promised. Oh no, they're turning on the bed. He is not a priest, and that is not my man. It is late, Marita. I must go home. But maybe he will return tomorrow. It may take even a days and a weeks. I know he will return.
How do you know all this?
I was told about it. Besides, I was there waiting with her.
You weren't born yet. How could you waited with her? You were wearing even a glimpse of sunshine in her eyes at that time.
I was a gleam of sunshine, a drop of moonbeam inside her. Yes, her body was my house, and there I waited, as she waited and despaired. 8 months, heavy with me inside her, she waited for you. Every moment of her waking days, she waited. The early hours of evening, before sleep overtook her, she waited. Then, for a moment, she forgot about you.
Did you hear that?
What a last crime. So full of love it is. Thanks God. It is done with. Thanks God. The child has come. It will save her. Yes. Yes. She's gone crazy. Just looking out the window. Day after day. Thinking. Now that she has this child, she will have something to keep her from that suffering, that imperial. Perhaps she will learn to forget about that man. And he will learn to love other men. Many men want her. Still, despite her. Yes, part of what happened to her is part of the baby. Oh, we haven't yet found if it is a boy or a girl. Oh, wait. I'll ask. Hi! Aling Manding! What is it? Tell us!
A girl! Then one day, the neighbors raised a youth and cried.
She's gone! Marita's gone! And the baby, gone too! Holy Lord! What do we do? I've looked far and wide, and now that the men have taken over, they were sure that they find her and the baby. Let us pray that the baby is not hurt. It is barely 2 days old. When I last visited Marita, she had a distant look here in her eyes. She sat on a window and said no word, but the baby is on the floor, crying for her breast. But she kept on looking out of the window and got into them.
Look! There's Marita!
Marita! Oh, Diyos! What has happened to you?
Where's the baby? What have you done with it?
It's here! Let me help him. He's stabbing the poor one.
Why do you always want to take her away from me?
We just want to take her for you.
She's all I have now.
Why is the baby so quiet? Isn't she alright? Let me have her.
The promise. You want her? Yes. Marita. Oh my God. Marita, don't throw the baby. Baby, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. You think I would have given her to you? What have you done with the baby? Bannatiran.
Oh, she's gone mad. She's gone raving mad. Go send everybody looking for the poor child.
Poor child. Let's set everybody looking for her. The whole barrio looked for me the whole day. And nobody found me. It was a farmer and his wife going to the field one morning who heard a cry and thought it was a baby animal crying for food. They looked around and found me in the big jar, half buried beside the path. They broke the jar and found me naked and red and crying. I was innocent and would have lost my life unknowingly. The father and his wife took me home and kept me. The next day, my mother returned to where she had left me. She looked for me all over, under the heat of sun, under the rain. Soon, she forgot what she was looking for. And soon, she went back to her house. Ay dut-dut mo, kalimutan. This house, back to her place. by the window and resumed her long wait for you. She had not forgotten. Between waiting for you, she would walk about singing and mumbling to herself.
We're going home now. We're going home now. Bannatiran. Say We're going home now. Oh look, it's Crazy Marita. Crazy Marita.
The children started chasing her around, jeering at her, flooding her with sticks, smelling her with mud. One day, I found myself joining my playmates, having fun chasing her around. She saw me and froze.
Crazy Marita. Crazy Marita. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Crazy Marita.
Come here. I want to talk to you.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
I just want to look at you.
Don't turn away. Don't turn away.
Look at me. Look at me.
Let me go. I will call my
I
mother.
need to call your mother. She's here.
No.
I am your mother.
She's at home.
She's not your mother. I am your mother.
No.
Yes, yes. They found you beside the road and took you home. Come and stay with me.
Crazy woman.
I am your mother.
No, Crazy Marita. Let her
I will not let you go. You're mine. You are my daughter.
Let her go.
No.
Come back. Come back.
You're mine. You're mine. You're my daughter. Come back. Come back, my daughter. Come back. Scared and ran towards home. But at the same time, I wanted to hug her, though she was dirty and ugly looking. I didn't know why. But later, I knew. When I got a little older, my inay told me about her. Told me the truth. I kept away from her clutches, but I always followed her. After school, I would stay at a distance from where she lived at the edge of the barrio. By then, she had left this house that you built for her.
I would watch her for hours, feeling nothing for her. Once in a while, I would steal food from my inay, or keep whatever I saved from my meals, and would have leave it at the door of her shop. Then, I would run to my hiding place, and watch her come out for the food. And she would eat the food right where I left it. Like a monkey. Yes! That was I saw her! Like a monkey! With a small face, wild eyes darting wildly about as she ate. And in the dust, I will go home crying.
How did she die?
Don't talk to this right? Huh? To know how she lived after you left? Must you know how she died?
Tell me! I must know!
I must know too! Why did you leave her and not come back? You haven't answered me!
I don't know. I didn't know them. I still don't know.
You must tell me. All my life, I have always wanted to find out. Only you can tell me.
I had no reasons.
You have had some reasons.
I told you, I have none!
Then tell me everything.
Do you want me to lie?
Yes, or what lie? But say something. Say something. Anything.
I have nothing to say.
Say something. Say anything. Do anything. Do anything.
Bannatiran!
No, not that.
Dut mo!
Don't say that song.
Kalimutan!
Don't.
Bannatiran!
Stop singing that song. Stop. I killed my father. I told him to stop it. I told him to stop singing my father's song. I told him to stop. I told him. I told him.